Okay? Begin. Commencing form. Push down. Part the wild horse's mane. Stretch. Stretch. Final stretch. Half step. Spin to the right. Lift up. Point. Set. White crane. Drop your front foot as you bisect. Swirl to the back. Look at your right. Lift up the front. Brush knee. Sit back. Sit down. Spiral. Look at your left. Brush knee 2. Look at your right. Spiral. Final brush knee. Half step forward, spin the ball to the right, on your toe, play your lute. Drop your front foot center, look at your target, then look at your backhand, lead with your toe as you repulse the monkey. Then turn and look and glance, repulse, 2, center, glance, lead with your toe, repulse, 3, center, glance, lift, modify that foot, repulse, 4. Hold your ball on the T-step, hands go for the ride. Out on an L, give me my space. Turn your hips and waist, grasp the bird's tail. As you look back, sit back. Turn, square contact, push. Hands go for the ride. They should go slowly, just like your body. Spiral forward. Sit back, sit down, twist, center, L, push them away. Turn the hips and waist, grasp the bird's tail. Contact. Then push, sit back, spiral forward. Sit back, sit down, pivot, cup, 9 o'clock, cup, T-stance, hook, across, hands go for the ride. Sit back, sit down, pivot, 3 o'clock, hands. Use your hips and waist, not your hands. Your hands go for the ride. Use your power of your core and your mind. T, hook, look, out. Second single whip. Half step. Sit back and rock. Up with your right, up with your front, pat your horse. Cross, step to the left on your heel, make an ellipse, up center, kick out. In, heel, stretch. Sit back, sit down, pivot, left hand, left foot, up, and out. Hook, look, toe, drop, open, set, up, golden cockerel. Toe, pivot, hook, split, down, pivot out, swirl out, set, up, golden cockerel on its right. Extend the knee, heel down, hold your ball, bring it in, heel out, roll, push, maiden on her right. Sit back, sit down, pivot out. Ball, heel, pivot, push. Half step to the back. Set up the top hand. Needle to the bottom of the seat. One hand, join up with the other, touch, up with the heel, out, flash, arms like a fan. Good Tai Chi posture. Sit back, sit down, pivot, up, down, deflect, parry, punch, touch, roll back, soft hands. Embrace the tiger, rotate, chest level, pause, push out. Drop your shoulders, make yourself small as you close your form. Okay, let's get back to the 16. So it's, as you found, it's not too hard. All the movements you know, but it's just on the other side, okay? It's on the other side, so that's what makes it a little challenging. But all the movements are within your repertoire, okay? Try it again. Commencing form. Open, rotate, up, deep breath. Push down, exhale. Ball and T, part the wild horse's mane, 1. Stretch, sit back, sit down, pivot, center, L, 2. Half step, hold your ball. Spin the ball to the left, lift up the left hand, point the front foot. White crane spreads its wings. Bisect with the left hand, look back at the left hand, and brush your knee. Sit back, sit down, pivot out. Swirl, brush knee, 2. Sit back, sit down, pivot out. Up, down, deflect, then parry, then punch. Strip, roll back, spiral forward. Let's take it slowly. Pivot on the back foot, pivot on the front foot, hook the back hand, T stance, out and to the side, single whip. Half step forward, swirl the back hand, rock the front foot, play your lute on your heel. Center your front hand, glance at the back hand that's higher. Lead with the toe, repulse of the monkey, 1. Center, glance, lift, ear, toe, heel, pulse of the monkey, final. Pivot on the heel of your front foot. Pirouette means to stay on your toes of the back foot. Kick out with your right heel as you turn the top hand to hold your ball nicely. Heel out with your left. Maiden shuttles first on her left. Sit back, sit down. Pivot in, hold your ball. Heel out, roll, push, maiden on her right. Half step to the back. Set up the left hand, needle to the bottom of the seat. 1 hand, 2 hands, touch, extend the knee, lash arms like a fan. Sit back, sit down, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, cloud hands, middle, flip meet, close your stance. Middle, flip meet, open. This is the final cloud hands. Out to the 3 o'clock, close. Hold your ball on the T stance. We're going to ward off. Out on an L, Give me my space. Turn your hips and waist. Pull down, pull back, sit back. Turn, square, push out that energy as you roll back. And spiral forward. Sit back, sit down, pivot. T-stance. Out to the side. Ward off. Turn the hips and waist. Grasp the bird's tail. Pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, square contact. Push. Separate and roll back. And spiral forward. Sit back, sit down. Pivot. Open. In. Embrace the tiger or cross hands, rotate. Chest level. Pause. Push out. Make yourself small as you drop your shoulders, flex your knees, heel up, off the ground, toe down, heel down. Okay, I'm going for the 24. Make it better each time, okay? If Tai Chi is relaxing and we are doing many sets, hopefully that relaxation will get stronger and stronger. Here we go. Yang 24, commencing form. Open, rotate, deep breath, push down. Part the wild horse's mane. Remember all the things that you do to get that good stretch. Remember always that the hands go for the ride. We are in no rush. We need to be safe. We need to center ourselves and expend that energy for the final time. Half step forward. Spin the ball to the right. Lift up your hand, lift up your foot. White cream. Stretch. Drop your front foot, bisect. Swirl. And brush knee 1. Spiral, brush knee 2. And 3. Half step forward. Rotate that ball. Rock the front foot. Play your lute correctly. Weight on the back. Drop your front foot, center the front hand. As the hand in the back rises, glance at it. Repulse of the monkey. 1. Center. Glance. Repulse of the monkey. 2. Repulse of the monkey. 3. Center, higher, glance, lift, repulse of the monkey. 4. Hold your ball in a T-stance. Grasp the bird's tail. Sit down, sit back, look back. Turn, square contact, push that energy out. Separate and roll back. Wearing your mittens and spiral forward. Sit back, sit down, pivot, center, out into the side. Give me my space. Turn your hips and waist. Grasp the bird's tail. Look back, sit back, turn, square contact, push. Roll back. Spiral forward. Back, sit down, pivot. 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, T-hook, out for a single whip, high and low. Sit back, sit down, pivot, 12, 3 o'clock, middle. Use your hips and waist. Your whole body access clouds flowing. cross out, final single whip. Half step, sit back, rock, lift up the front, pat the horse, cross, step to the left with your heel, make an ellipse, come up center, and kick out. Tuck those elbows in, look through your double punch. Sit back, sit down, pivot. Still have energy for the left to kick out. Serpent, toe, drop, veer to the left, set, up. Remember all those things to help you balance. Toe, spin, hook, split, down, pivot to the right, set, up, golden cockle. Extend the knee, ball, heel, hand, roll, push, wear your mittens. Sit back, sit down, pivot out, ball, heel, roll, push on the left. Half step to the back. Set up the top hand. Needle to the bottom of the seat, get that angle. One hand, two hands, touch. Start in the middle, flush arms like a fan. Sit back, sit down, pivot, up, down, deflect, and then parry and punch. Strip, eye level and roll back. Spiral forward. Sit back, sit down. Pivot, open, in, embrace, rotate, pause, closing form. Okay, this time around the 24 without any instructions. Internalize all that we know, go with the flow, okay? Commencing form.